Hello everyone, my name is Chris Lee, and welcome to my first ever Blender and Udemy course, The Shining, Learn Blender for Production. In this course, we're going to do everything from modeling to video editing as we recreate the iconic elevator scene from Stanley Kubrick's 1980s horror film, The Shining. After watching this movie for probably, a million times, I think it's time to recreate a piece of my favorite horror film and share the entire process step by step with you. So just a little bit about myself. I've worked as a freelance 3D artist since 2005, starting out as an architectural modeler for various studios, then evolving into a character animator and working for clients doing commercials and even small budget indie films. With this course, I hope to teach you things that I've learned over the years, mostly how to take something as complex as this elevator scene and break it down into easy steps so we can knock it out quick. So who is this course for? Well, if you're a beginner or an intermediate Blender user, then this is for you. I don't go over too many advanced techniques. And if I do, don't worry, everything's recorded step by step. If you know the basics but would like to learn other things such as fluids and video editing, then this course is also for you. So basically, if you want to complete a full course that would mimic the type of work you do in a studio, then this is the exact course you want. All in all, you're getting 53 videos totaling 9 hours of step-by-step recordings where I detail every little thing I do along the way. You can expect to learn things that you can apply to your own projects or future jobs, and also you'll receive full support from me throughout the entire course, which means I'll be answering questions, troubleshooting problems, and helping with anything else you need. In the modeling section, well, it's all about the modeling. We're going to model most everything in the elevator scene. That includes the actual room itself and all the objects in it, like the chairs, tables, wall molding, doors, and everything else. You'll learn things like extruding, mirroring, converting mesh to curves, and much more. We'll even do a little sculpting along the way, so all in all, it'll be fun. From the modeling comes the texturing. You'll learn how to unwrap your models and lay out the UVs. We'll apply textures and create materials to mimic the actual materials that are in the real scene. We'll create anisotropic metal, gold-like metal, we'll use wood textures, and learn Blender's node editor in the process. The meat of the course is the fluid section, obviously. In this section, we'll learn what the fluid system is, what you need to create fluids, and how they interact with objects. We'll do plenty of tests here, mess with all the settings, and even animate a few objects to act as though they're influenced by the fluid itself. So by the end of this section, you should be able to apply fluids like this to your own scenes going forward. When blood hits an object, it leaves a blood stain behind it. So we'll learn how to fake this effect by using Blender's dynamic paint system. It's a pretty amazing system actually that can do more than just add color to objects. It can mimic drops of water and so much more. We'll learn how to turn our fluid into a brush and make everything it interacts with a canvas. Then we'll bake the dynamic paint as images and combine them with our current texture in the node editor. So in the final section, we'll start small by rendering out a still image of our scene. We'll pick a cool frame and just render that out. We'll also learn how to adjust render settings, and we'll go over motion blur. Afterward, we'll render out the entire scene as an image sequence. We'll import those images into Blender's video sequence editor and learn how to add color correction, add alpha images over top of the animation, and render everything out as a video file. So if you're ready to get started like I am, head on to the next video where you'll learn how I set up Blender for my everyday work. Thanks for watching this introduction, and I look forward to seeing how far you evolve with this course. Thank you.